What it do, chat? Welcome back to the Fight Is Out podcast. First of all, it's been a while. I got a new job. I was sick, been focused on college. So I should have made an announcement. I put the channel on freeze a little bit. No prediction videos have been made. Multiple reasons. The main one is UFC's been difficult, bro. Like I'm a UFC fan, like in my heart, but it's been a rough time. So I've just been uninspired. My bad. I was just inconsistent. But it's April. We're third of the we're like this is the end of the first third of the year, if you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, we're gonna become consistent with interviews. Um Soon, I don't know when, like once my brother graduates college, we got some family plans. So hopefully I can get a better setup so that like people like Hey Jive Picks and MMA Guru, I can copy their styles and show two screens so that you guys can see like the actual like fight stats when I do the prediction videos instead of just my beautiful face. So yes, and also the mustache is gone, R.I.P. But anyway, it's UFC Fight Night. Hanato Moicano. I know I sound sick still, but my voice is gone. It's UFC Fight Night. Hanato Moicano versus Chris Duncan. This is like a pay-per-view main card opener, but it's 5 rounds in a fight night in the Apex because Dana White doesn't care about the UFC. But yeah, I guess we're back at it again. Damn, bro. We were supposed to have Edmund Shabazian versus Jung Young Park on this card. That would have been peak. Anyway, yeah, let's get into it, bro. This is gonna not be a long prediction video. This whole announcement is probably gonna be longer than some of the fight predictions because the UFC is shit. So yeah. Fight one: Dakota Hope versus Kai Kamara the third. Who? I don't know who the hell these guys are. Um, I didn't even know this was on the card. Who? Oh, okay. It looks like this Kai Kamara guy has fought in the UFC before. He was 1-2. Who did he fight? I have no idea who the. Oh yeah, I have no idea who this dude is. Um, I don't care. I'll pick Kai Kamara because he's the favorite. There's nothing to say here. I don't. I genuinely don't know these people. All right. Really, the first fight that I knew about: Diane Barboza versus Melissa Gatto. Um, bro, this is so simple. My computer's literally freezing. Sake. All right, I'm picking Diane Barboza. Um, she fought Karine Silva in her last. Holy fuck, this thing is really frozen. Hold on, chat. Yeah, my computer's cooked. Yeah, I have no clue what's happening with my computer. But Diane Barboza versus Melissa Gatto. Bro, this is so bad. Let me lock in. Diane Barboza versus Melissa Gatto. I'm picking Diane Barboza by very confident decision. Oh, we're back. By very confident decision. She's 8-4. Melissa Gatto's 9-2-2. But Diane Barboza fought Karine Silva on short notice in her last fight, and Karine Silva is in like the top 10 or top 11. Um, I picked Karine Silva to KO her. Diane Barboza won that fight. It was a robbery. It's a joke of the sport again. Another robbery. She's literally ranked 16, so she's right outside the top 15. But yeah, that was back in August. Before that, she came off a round one submission win. Yeah, I think Diane Barboza gets a clear 30-27 decision. Melissa Gatto isn't the worst in the world. Like, she's not like abysmal, but she's very not that good. Um, I don't even. Oh, she's coming off a KO win where she punched the other girl in the tit and the girl quit because of it because it hurt too much. Something like that. That was like a long time ago. Like, that was in 2024. They count as a body shot. It was a punch to the tip. Before that, she lost to Ariana Lipski de Silva. Not the worst loss. Before that, she lost to Tracy Cortez. Not a bad loss at all. And then she beat two absolute bums. So yeah, I'm gonna pick Diane Barboza because she actually has very decent MMA skills, I guess. I don't care. Also, I bet on Diane Barboza to win. She's part of my parlay. So if she loses, I'm literally gonna ban her from the UFC. Anyway, third fight: Azamat Bekuev versus Trayshawn Gore. Trayshawn Gore follows me on Instagram on my interview account and agreed to do an interview, but then ducked it. So that's random. And he's cool. I'm picking Bekuev by TKO. Trayshawn Gore is 5-4. His two UFC wins are anti Tricoli, The dude that was dating one of the hot female fighters that's just like 0-4 in the UFC and absolutely the worst person to ever touch a UFC canvas. But he's lost to Brian Battle, got KO'd by Cody Brundage. That's a shit loss. Marcelo Tulio is a bad loss, and then he missed weight, but and also lost to Rodolfo Vieira. So yeah, he fought Marcelo Tulio on the Miami card last year. Looked really good, like showed really good toughness, but he got KO'd. Beklev is really good. I don't care. He's coming off a loss. I understand. He lost to Yorsuri Belgarui. Who? Why are we picking Mansour Abdulmalik to beat him? Mansour Abdulmalik got cooked and KO'd by a knee to the head in the third round. I predicted it. I said, uh, well, I don't have evidence, but a lot of people actually were picking Belgarui. Belgarui won. He was an underdog. Don't know why. But yeah, uh, Beklev got TKO'd by Belgarui in round three. But like he KO'd Ryan Loder with ease, brutally KO'd Zachary Reese, and before that was on a bunch of wins. Went to a split decision with Dylan Buka, which is very not a good sign. But yeah, I'm picking him to KO to win by KO in round two, maybe round one. He hits really hard. He is short and doesn't have the longest reach. Yeah, Trayshawn Gore has a 3-inch reach advantage. Oh, they're both 6 foot, and Trayshawn Gore's older. That's weird. I could have sworn Trayshawn Gore was younger, but yeah, Trayshawn Gore's 5-4, abysmal record, bro. What? Beklev's 20-4. Like, man, Beklev should just smoke him in round one or two by KO. If he doesn't KO Gore and it goes to a decision, that's a very bad look. But yeah, give me Beklev by KO in round two. Next fight, Haley Cowan versus Elise Pereira. Why is Elise Pereira still in the UFC? Everybody thought she was good, and then she lost her UFC debut to Montserrat Rendon, who's very trash, who just got like absolute smoked in her next fight. And Pereira's the favorite because of course she is, because she has the last name Pereira. Give me Cowan by split decision. Pereira has a reach advantage. They're both the same height. Cowan's 14 years older because Pereira's 20. She's 5-1. Cowan's 7-4. Cowan's not even that bad. Like her boxing's okay. Her grappling is all right. She's never lost by KO. Most of her losses are by submission. Pereira doesn't know how to submit people. Um, but Pereira. Oh wow. Okay. I think I'm thinking the wrong girl because Haley. All right, Haley Cowan lost to Nora Cannoli. That's not a bad loss, and she lost to Jamie Lindhorst. That's not a bad loss at all. She's been off for a long time, so Mary Pereira just activity wins. But give me Haley Cowan. I don't care. This means nothing to my life. Next fight, bro. I just have to be brutally honest. I'm not gonna make a 5-minute breakdown on a female fight that I don't care or really know about. Next fight, Lando Venata versus Darius Flowers. Why are these people still in the UFC, bro? There's no way this is an actual fight card so far. Do I even want to stream for this? Lando Venata versus Darius Flowers. 12-2, 12-7-2 versus 12-8-1. Holy crap. Give me Lando Venata by decision. He's been in the UFC way longer. I can't even like roast Lando Venata on his record because his losses are Daniel Zahuberg. All right, it was a better loss a while ago, so that's not the best loss. But get this ad off my computer. Charles Jourdain isn't a bad loss. Bobby Green isn't a bad loss. Mark DeCasey, not a bad loss. Jakar Cloak, not a bad loss. David Temmore, I don't know who that is, but it was back in 2017, but that's a bad loss. Tony Ferguson, not a bad loss at all. That's a great loss. Yeah, he has like not like he only has one like iffy loss. And like Darius Flowers, I can't really like cook him that much, I guess. Like uh he lost to Evan Elder. That's not a bad loss. Almost 2 years ago. Oh my. Lost to Michael Johnson. That's not the worst loss. Lost to Jake Matthews. That's not the worst loss. So yeah, his UFC losses aren't the worst. Um, yeah, I guess they're not the worst. Give me Lando Venata by 29-28 split decision. This dude goes to split decision a lot. So I'm gonna just assume this goes to split decision. I think you know what, bro? Give me Lando Venata by submission, bro. Wow, I'm a genius. Yeah, Darius Flowers got submitted by Jake Matthews and Evan Elder. So two of his last three losses are by submission. Lando Venata has iffy submission defense, but his submission offense is good. He has an alright guillotine. Um, and Darius Flowers isn't good. Like he doesn't have good head movement. He doesn't have good footwork. He has like a little power. Lando Venata has more power. He's way more of a veteran, like fought the way higher competition. I think he should win. Both of them are coming off really long layoffs, so that's not really a factor because they're both are gonna have ring rust. But yeah, I think Lando Venata probably wins. If he doesn't, cut him. In even if Darius Flowers wins, cut him. Just get them both at the UFC. Win or lose, I don't care. Next fight, Alexandro Costa versus Stuart Nickel. All right, I'm a Alexandro Costa fan. It's not like the best he got KO'd by Alan Cornier, who's making his UFC debut. Bro, Alessandro Costa is the future of flyweight. I don't care. He trains with Diego Lopez, Alexa Grasso. I forget Alexa Grasso's dad's name, but he's like the head coach of them. He's fighting Stuart Nickel. He should smoke Stuart Nickel, bro. I'm gonna give. Damn, does he? I don't know if I pick KO or submission because he can do both. I'll pick. I'll pick KO. Like I think he'll take him down and ground and pound him in round one. Like Alan Cordier isn't even a bad loss because he also just won his next UFC fight. Steve Erceg's in the top of the division. Amir Albazi's in the top of the division. Yeah, like doesn't have any bad losses. He's not really getting finished that often, I guess. Like he got finished by Cordier and Amir Albazi, but Amir is in the top of the division. Besides that, some TKO win, TKO win. So he's what is he? He's 2-3. Oh yeah, he's 2-3 in the UFC. Not like the best record, but he's really good. Like I will say, sometimes the record doesn't explain the like how good a fighter is. Stu Nichols 8-2, not a bad record, but like the way he lost was embarrassing. He got choked out cold badly by Jesus Aguilar, who really like if he can't guillotine you, he's just gonna lose. And if he can't overhand right you, he's gonna lose because he doesn't have that many skills. And then he lost to Luis Roca. Um, that's not the best loss. It's not the worst loss, but you know, Luis Roca is 1-1 in the UFC, so. Yeah, give me Costa by round one TKO or submission, just something on the ground. I'm gonna pick ground and pound. Um, I think he'll rock Stuart Nick on the feet, drop him, and then ground and pound him out pretty early. Uh, he should get a performance bonus. This is a very easy fight for Alexander Acosta. If he loses, then you should just cut him from the UFC. But I think he'll smoke Stuart Nickel. I hope, because he's like low key my favorite fighter on the card, which is embarrassing. So yeah, give me Alessandro Costa by TKO in round one. Next fight, Thomas Peterson versus Gillimore Pat. I'm picking Gillimore Pat by decision. I could see if Thomas Peterson gets the takedowns, like he has good wrestling. They both have art wrestling, but Gilmore Pat's 6-0. He has an 81-inch reach. Thomas Peterson has a 74-inch reach. Gilmore Pat's 6'5". It's damn near betting odds, but I think Gilmore Pat probably wins. Just sticking long boxing combos. Wrestling's quite even. But I think Thomas Peterson will try to like kick the leg and chew the calf and all that. Um, I don't really have too much to say, but Gilmore Pat's last fight, I don't remember it, but I just do remember that he beat the shit out of some random dude. I don't remember how bad like the ass beating was. I'd have to rewatch it, but from what I like, Sam, I remember he cooked them up pretty good. Thomas Peterson, Loki was not looking bad against Vitor Bertrino, and then he got put out face first. So yeah, and then Shamil Gaziev, he got smoked in round one and just brutally KO'd. Dante Mays, not a good win, but I guess it's not the worst. Muhammad Usman's not a good win, and Jamal Pogues is bad loss. Um, so yeah, give me Gilmore Pat by like 29-28 decision. Maybe Thomas Peterson takes a round late, like just out dogs him a little bit. It's like, oh, Gilmore Pat like can struggle with pressure, but if he doesn't win, bro, heavyweight's cooked either way. But I would hope he's win because he's undefeated. I'll pick him by decision. I don't mind Thomas Peterson winning though. Like he's all right. He's 10-4. But yeah, next fight: Robert Ruchala versus Jose Del Del Galeno. Wait, Delano. Um, so I was gonna pick Robert Ruchala because he lost to William Gomes, and I'm like, oh, William Gomes is like one of the best. Like he beat what's his name, Joe Anderson Burrito. Like Burrito's good, but then he lost his next fight, Joe Anderson, and then William Gomez lost his last fight, and then I just realized William Gomez isn't really as good as I thought. Which Robert Chala made a competitive fight out of it. Some people thought Ruchala won. He didn't. He very clearly didn't. But I picked Ruchala to win for whatever reason. Um, I'll pick Delano by decision. I think in close, Delano will punch a hole in Ruchala's chin sometimes. I think he'll hit him with some nasty hooks, some nasty uppercuts. Ruchala is good kickboxing. He's Polish. Like these Polish fighters are tough and they are well rounded. Um, Ruchala's only been KO'd once. He has KO and submission wins. Like, um, yeah, the loss to Gomez, he showed good cardio. He should go showed good technical kickboxing. But I just think Delano, who's 16-3, showed beautiful striking offense in his last fight on the contender series. Like he looked really good and just beat him up, like beat the hell out of him. He's on a 4 or 5 winning streak. His last loss was to Gabriel Santos. Is this Yeah, Gabriel Santos, who just beat Jack Jenkins, who everybody was hyping up. So not a bad loss at all. Um, Delane, I think this will be fight of the night. I think Ruchala will hit some nice front kicks to the body. Ruchala has ways to win. Maybe try grappling a little bit, see like the physicality of Delano, but he's gonna have to make it a very boring fight to win. If it's in the pocket and close, head to head boxing, like tight boxing, Delano could KO him, but he could just beat him up and out damage him. That's how he wins in close. But if Ruchala's kind of doing like who's like a good example, like doing like a Stephen Thompson point fighting, like a Michael Venom Page, moving around a lot, jumping in with shots and then getting back out, he could win a very boring, close decision. But I think Delano just wouldn't let that happen. I think he'll walk down Ruchala, hands up tight, kind of like Pereira, just walk down, land some nice leg kicks back, and rip up the body when Ruchala's back to the cage. I think this will be a stand-up fight, and I think Delano will win a 29-28 decision. So yeah, this fight will be good though. It should be on the main card. So yeah. Nice fight. Tommy McMillan. Tommy McMillan versus Milano Zucchini. Um, very, very short breakdown. Tommy McMillan, who trains with Sean O'Malley, and the guys out in Arizona, will KO this fool in 1 or 2 rounds. His pressure is too good. His hands are too sharp. He hits too hard. His head movement's good. His grappling is all right. This dude is an absolute layup fight. I don't even know him. I don't care to know him. McMillan is really good. He's not an 0. He's a 10-1 favorite. He'll chin him in a round or two. So yeah, give me Tommy McMillan. That's all I have to say. On to the main card. Is this all right? Sorry, bro. Ruchala is on the main card, I believe. But anyway, Rafael Estevam versus Ethan Ewing. I'm picking Ethan Ewing, but bro, I hope you get knocked out one day. Cause why you ruin Malcolm Wellmaker's run, bro? I love Malcolm Wellmaker. Seriously though, Ewing is good. Can I just say? Listen, bro. Estevam is undefeated. He's missed weight for 3 out of his last 4 fights. If he wins or loses, get him out the UFC. He was at 125. You were made to move up to 135. You still missed weight. How? That doesn't. You weighed 126 and a half for your last fight. You were half an inch off, and now you're half a pound off again. Yeah, if you lose, get out the UFC, bro. You can't make weight. You shouldn't be in the UFC. That goes for anybody. I don't care if you're a world champion. Your job is to make weight. Make the weight. If you can't, then you can't fight in the UFC. Or kids, you're way too small for featherweight. And I guarantee you there's bums at featherweight that will sleep you just because you're too small and you're too frail. But yeah, I'm picking Ethan Ewing. His cardio will be too much. His boxing will be too much. His grappling is good. Malcolm Wellmaker is an all right wrestler. Tried shooting takedowns on Ewing. Ewing stopped it, busted him open, made him bleed, took him down, controlled him against the cage in a clear win for Ewing. Uh, Estevam has shit cardio, bro. If you watched Estevam's career in the UFC, round 1 and 2, he'll most likely win. Round 3, he's never won. He's always gassed out and lost. I'm picking Ewing by TKO in round 3. Estevam is garbage. He's not good. Like I understand he's undefeated. That's cool. Like I've said earlier, records don't define the fighter. You could be 10-9, but you could actually be good. But just the dudes you fought were better. Like that's a better, not 10-9, but like if you're 10-4 or 10-5, yeah, Estevam is shit. He's bad. He's horrible. I don't like him. I don't know why everybody thinks he's good. Um, he lost that fight to Charles Johnson. He shouldn't have won that. I don't know why he did. Yeah, Ewing will KO him in round 3 or round 2. SFM's cardio is really bad if you like really bad if you try pressuring him. Yui's a pressure fighter. He'll walk at you. That's gonna cook SFM's cardio. They have the same reach. SFM's 2 inches taller. He's 5'8". How are you not making 135? How are you even at 125 to begin with? I think Charles Johnson's also 5'8". But yeah, um, Ewing should win. I don't care. If you're picking SFM, you're a retard. Ethan Ewing is winning. I don't care. Next fight. This will be a very short breakdown. Brandon Rivera versus Abdul Rahman Yakimov. Yeah, this Abdul Rakim man or Rockman will brutally KO Brenson Ribeiro because Brenson Ribeiro doesn't have a good chin. And if you watched Abdul's UFC debut, he just like randomly threw a head kick and then beat the hell out of was it Inside Jacoli? No, it was Rafael Sequeira, bro, who's also like really bad. But he beat him up and KO'd him in 33. Oh, was it submission? Oh, he submitted him. But yeah, he dropped him with a head kick and then submitted him in 33 seconds. I think he'll just straight up KO Brendan Ribeiro or submit him round one within a minute. This fight will not be long. He'll probably it might be a little longer than a minute, but if he finds the shot, he'll beat up Brendan Ribeiro and finish him with quite ease. This will be a performance bonus. If it's not, it's because Abdul either took too long to get the finish or he's just not that good. And yeah, I don't know. But Brendan Ribeiro will get KO'd in round one or submitted. I don't have too much to say. I guess Bredesen isn't all that bad, but he fought. I mean, you can't judge him. He fought Azamat Murzakanov and got KO'd, and Murzakanov is fighting Paulo Costa. That fight doesn't make any sense. I hope Paulo Costa wins. He's probably gonna get KO'd, but yeah. I guess give me Abdul Rahman Yakhmayev by round one finish. I'll say KO. He should KO. If you really want to be a prospect, he should KO. Co-main event: Verna Jandiroba versus Tabitha Ricci. I'm never picking Verna Jandiroba again. She should have easily beat Mackenzie Dern, and she got beat up and lost in the title fight. Yeah, I'm picking Tabitha Ricci by split decision. I don't care. I guess Tabitha Ricci is the type of fighter that could beat Verna. She's a slight underdog. I'm not betting on this because it's female MMA, but yeah, Tabitha's 6 years younger. Her boxing's good, and I picked her by decision, but she KO'd Amanda Hebos. I think Verna takes Amanda Hebos to a 3 round decision. Verna can't really finish unless you're really trash on the ground. I guess Rebos is trash on the ground though. I don't know. But yeah, I think Tabitha will win. I think her pressure will be too much. Verna Kayla took her down and hold her down and hug her on the ground for a decision. But hopefully Tabitha has improved her get up abilities and hopefully she KOs Verna Gingerova. But I think she'll get a 29-28 split decision where she probably fights for the title if Wei Lee doesn't want to come back. I don't know. Wei Lee probably cooks Mackenzie Dern in the fight though, but I don't know. Yeah, give me Tabitha. And she actually looks like a woman, so that's gonna be. I guess that's a cool thing, but yeah, I don't really have too much to say. Verna should like. She's 37. She's probably north. If she loses this, she might just retire. Like she won't ever go to a title, and everybody was hyping her up as the next champion. But nah, she failed against Mackenzie Dern, who shakes her ass on Instagram. So that's a bad look. Give me Tabitha Ricci. Don't got too much to say. Yeah. Main event: Moicano versus Duncan. Hanata Moicano versus Chris Duncan. Sorry, this prediction has been like so half-assed. It's past midnight, and like I'm really tired, and like this card is just bad. There's nothing to really break down. So yeah. Um, listen, bro. Why do I feel like Moicano is gonna win? I'm picking Chris Duncan because I picked Rebecca to beat him. Rebecca lost. I picked Terrence McKinney to beat him. Terrence McKinney lost. I guess I'll get on the train, bro. Moicano's on the downfall. He does need money, but bro, I just don't know because Duncan is really like durable, and I understand. And Terrence McKinney has a good rear naked choke, bro. Moicano is the goat at back takes and rear naked chokes. And Chris Duncan's last loss, yes, it was over 2 years ago, was to Manuel Torres by rear naked choke. Yes, he beat Balazs by submission and Jordan Vucenic by submission. I understand. And he had a fight of the year with Rebecca. And he just like Anaconda Terrence McKinney. Terrence McKinney does not know how to defend Eric Anacondas, which is sad because I'm a Terrence McKinney glazer. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know because I feel like Duncan can't chin him. Like, I don't remember who, but I think it was Moicano that dropped Dariush. But Moicano got flamed by Islam, and then basically got KO'd by Jalen Turner in round one, but the ref didn't stop it, and Jalen Turner is a retard and let the fight keep going. Moicano ended up TKOing him on the ground, but and then his last fight with Dariush, he just I don't know, Dariush somehow out dogged him. Don't know how, but Moicano beat the hell out of like Benoit Saint-Denis in the grappling. Um and Moicano also like apparently lost the grappling match. Okay. And he like yeah, I don't know. Like he beat Drew Dober. He got beat up by an old RDA a couple years ago. I guess I'll pick Chris Duncan. I want Moicano to win. I love Moicano. I just think this is Duncan's time. Moicano's probably on his way out. If he loses this, he probably will retire. Also, Moicano, why did you dunk Estevan Ribovic? I think Ribovic KOs him. I don't care, bro. Like I love Moicano. I want him to win. He's not beating Ribovic. He on an interview is like, I don't know who Ribovic is. Yes, the hell you do, because that dude's had like 3 Fight of the Year contenders in a row. Um, I think Ribovic brutally KOs Moicano. I think that's a horrible fight for Moicano. And these guys are teammates, and Chris Duncan has openly said that Moicano's beat the hell out of him in the grappling and sparring. And I think Duncan wants to be like, yeah, that's just training. Like in an actual fight, I will beat you. So I think Duncan uses that as motivation. I would hope at least. Moicano's 36. Duncan's about to turn 33. Moicano has a half an inch reach advantage. He has an inch in height. But yeah, I don't know. I just think Duncan will win by TKO. Um, I guess. I don't think this goes all 5 rounds. I would be surprised. Please don't let it go 5 rounds. I like these guys have fun fights. I'm not trying to watch this shit for 5 rounds. Um, I guess I'll put Duncan by TKO. I don't know what round. I'll say like round 2 or 3. I guess I'll say round 3 after Moicano has some moments on the feet, takes him down, nearly subs him. I think Moicano wins round 1. Duncan starts to rally because Duncan does lose round 1 a lot unless he finishes you in round 1 like he did with Terrence and Balagioki. But even then, he had like really bad moments. Terrence almost KO'd him like in the opening minute. But yeah, I think he'll lose round 1. But probably get beat up a lot on the ground. Round 2, he'll start to find a body kick, start to find some stinging shots. Kind of just outdog Moicano, break him like late round 3, maybe early round 4. He'll finish Moicano. This will be another fight of the night for Chris Duncan because all of his fights are fight of the night. Him and Estevan Ribic, I want to see that fight. That fight would be fight of the year. But yeah, I'll pick Chris Duncan. He's minus 155. I think he wins. If he doesn't win, fuck's sake. But he should win. Hopefully, I like Moicano, but yeah, it's sad. My favorite fighter on the card is Alessandro Costa. But that's my predictions for UFC Moicano versus. Oh yeah, I picked Chris Duncan by round 4 TKO. That's what I'll say. But that's my predictions for UFC Fight Night. Hanato Moicano versus Chris Duncan. I promise I will be consistent. Pinky promise. You guys have my word. I love you guys. So yeah, appreciate y'all watching. Sorry that I have to return on such a bad card, but I'm trying to make April like a consistent. Like it's the 4th, it's not even the 1st, but you know what I mean. For the first card, calm down. But yeah. Also, I'm not making a video, bro, because it's just one fight. I'm picking Derek Chisora to KO Deontay Wilder. Um, I'm not about to make a 10-minute video on that. I don't need that much content. So yeah, Derek Chisora wins the retirement fight. I want Deontay Wilder to win. I just don't think he has the heart for it anymore. So yeah, give me Derek Chisora by KO. Like round 6 through 9. But yeah, appreciate y'all watching and deuces.